Dear students, this is module number 116 for the subject of strategic human resource management. And in this module, we will continue our talking about human resource development and the learning process and the development process of personnel, or in other words, employees of an organization. So, the theory and practice of human resource development. And in this module, we will talk about ADDIE model. The AD is known as the first training model, appeared after World War II. The incident or the history, everybody aware of the World War, and after that, the world moved towards reconstruction and industrialization and developing from scratch many cities and many countries of the world, particularly Germany and Japan and some countries. So after World War II, somebody developed that what how to analyze or how to develop a training program. So this AD model is very influential in the human resource management or in the strategic human resource management. What is this AD model? AD model suggests that whenever someone is developing a training program, let's say you choose to become a trainer or you want to become a consultant and deliver trainings to employees or somebody in different organizations, public sector or private sector, how you should develop a training program, from where you should start, and how your training could be effective. So the AD model suggests that the first thing is analysis. In analysis stage, first you need to determine or identify the needs of the people or employees of an organization. What what really they need to learn, what skills and abilities they lack, or what skills and abilities they need to learn or develop. Once you have identified that, for example, what they need to learn, then you have to design your training program. When you are designing your training program, the focus is on the process, the focus is on the material, the focus is on the contents, and the focus is on the tools you will use to deliver that training. For example, in an organization, you have identified that there is a need for a particular thing. Employees are unaware of this and that, so you have designed that something. So then it is you have designed, but you have not developed yet. So you have to develop those resources. You might have seen that in a training setting, the trainer comes and he distributes some modules, some papers, some information, or some tools or some equipment to practice. So you have to develop the training. First, you have to analyze, then you have to design that it would be in the classroom, it would be outside, where you would be conducting that training, how long it will take. Then for example, you say 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, 5 days training program. So, this, for example, you want to develop in your employees the ability to understand the other people personality in a customer service organization or in a customer service orientation. For example, you are working in a business where your employees are meeting the customers on daily basis, and it is important for your employees to recognize the personality of other person. It is important for your employees to recognize how to convince and persuade other person to buy your product. You are in a marketing and sales, and it is important to understand the personality of your customer. You want to give that training to your employees. So when you are giving that training to your employees, for example, it is 9 to 5, you have to develop that. You have to analyze, and you have found that this is the need. Then you have to design how will you do that, and then you have to develop something. So once you have developed, then it is the time for implementation, and you deliver that training to those employees or those participants. Even if they are not employees, you can say participants. And then it is the evaluation. Evaluation is can be done immediately, or it can be done after some times. For example, one part of evaluation is that after completing the training, you are getting a feedback from the participants, and or in other words, the another way is you are testing that whether employees have or the participants have learned what you thought that in the beginning is important for them to learn. So ADDIE model is very famous and very helpful in designing the training programs and human resource development in an organization. Thanks.